guys, it is Monday, April 23rd, day 72. I am on my way to Boiling Springs right now. I can see this cool rock formation that they have us climbing up through this morning. Plan today might be changing. For the record, I have a bit of a knee issue right now, and it's pretty sore, and not really sure what I did. I think it happened, or it started in on my way into Harper's Ferry. I walked down there, and it has progressively gotten a little worse and a little worse each day. It's not like a career-ending injury or anything, but it's painful right now. I need to get off of it for a day or two and let it heal. So what I might do is get into Boiling Springs and call for a shuttle and see if I can get a shuttle into Duncannon from there. Now what that's going to do is create an issue for my through hike, because I'm now going to have a section that I'm going to have yellow blazed basically. So what I will have to do, being that I have a full year from the time that I started this hike, February 11th, I will have basically the rest of this year to come back and knock out 20 miles. What kind of sucks is I'm gonna have to drive all the way to Pennsylvania to do it. But that's the main reason I didn't go on to the shelter with the rest of them last night. I probably didn't say that in the video yesterday, but I just wanted to get off the knee and let it rest. And it's no worse today, but it's also really not any better. And so doing I think I did maybe 22 miles yesterday, and that didn't seem to like make it any worse, so that's good. But what it needs is rest, just like anything. So man, they're about to make me walk through that. I don't see the point, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm about probably 6 miles from Boiling Springs now. I just have to go over a couple of ridges, and I'll be down there. So I know there's some shuttle services available. I'm gonna call around and see who I can find. Either that or just hitch a ride. Sometimes you just get lucky. And oh, by the way, we're going through this thing right now. I don't think this is quite the lemon squeezer or the fat man squeeze, but it's still kind of squeezing me. Let's see here. Yep. Successful. Awesome. All right. So anyways, yeah, I just want to just get off the knee as much as I can, and I've got a resupply there at the Doyle, so I can just kind of chill out in whatever kind of accommodations they have for a day, maybe two, until I feel like that going over the big rocks, which are coming up after Duncannon, is going to be okay. Yeah. So what we'll have to do, I don't know. Like I say, this is all kind of floating around in my head right now. But and I'm about to step down onto a big rock. You know, it may be that this starts to feel better later on, and I'll just say screw it and keep going. But right now, I don't want to do any more damage, because more damage would mean a longer recovery, and that will put me out of my window of getting done this year. So yeah, getting the through hike done is very important to me, and especially now that we're so far into it. So I will keep you guys apprised. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you again real soon. Hey guys, it is Saturday, April 28th, and as you can see, I am back home. As you saw in the clip a minute ago, I hurt my knee, and I hung out in Duncannon for 4.5 days at the Doyle, hoping beyond hope that it was just sore and that I'd be able to get back on. Doesn't appear to be that way. So I decided to come on home. Again, I am truly sorry that this happened. I don't feel sorry for myself. I'm just sorry that there's so many of you were rooting for me to make it, and it's not going to happen this year. Whatever I've done, it's definitely some sort of injury to the MCL, which is the ligament on the inside of your knee. And by all accounts, this thing should heal without any kind of surgery or anything like that, but it's just not going to heal in time to finish the trail this year. Doing, you know, me and my math. I was doing the math as I sat there in Duncannon, and if I gave it another week, say I stayed there another week, it just wasn't going to be possible. I've got a hard date that I have to be back at work, and there's no wiggle room there or anything like that. I've given my word when I'd be back, and I'm going to stick to that. So anyway, this year, you know, I'll finish half the trail, and then next year I will be back to finish it. Couple things that I'm going to be doing in the meantime are I'm going to go see an orthopedic doctor, find out exactly what I've done here. You know, if I have to do an MRI or whatever, I need to find out exactly what's happened and why it happened, because there's there's no point in time that I can remember actually hurting the knee to the point where it should be hurt the way it is. You know, plenty of soreness, plenty of little things have happened, but not to damage the knee to this extent. So I've got to figure out how to protect this better. One thing I didn't tell you guys was that I suffered this same injury when I did the John Muir Trail. Now, fortunately for me then, I did it the day before I went over Whitney. I have no recollection of ever hurting the knee. I just know that walking down to Guitar Lake, it started hurting, and when I got up the next morning, I could barely walk on it. And I climbed Whitney and walked all the way down to Whitney Portal, basically using my trekking poles as crutches. So I knew that this was a possibility. I knew the whole time. I've discussed that you know, I do have knee problems, but what I've got to do is figure out how to protect this, because you know, hiking in the backcountry is my passion. It's what I love to do, and I don't plan on stopping due to a knee injury. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I really am. I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the support. I just wish this could have turned out better, but it is what it is now. I'll be, like I say, this coming week, I'll be visiting an orthopedic doctor and trying to get a game plan on not only how to best heal this and get, you know, because I've got to get back to work. Now, since I'm home, I'm not gonna wait till the end of June to go back to work. I'm gonna go ahead and start back as soon as possible. So I need to heal up, and then I'm gonna have to start some kind of a rehab slash strengthening slash protection regime that is gonna make my knees stronger and better than they are now. Because next year I plan on finishing the trail strong and, you know, with no excuses, and that's that. So I apologize greatly for waiting so long to tell you guys, but I just wanted to make sure. Didn't want to do what I did earlier in the year and come home and then make a video saying, hey, look, I'm coming back and blah, blah, blah. If I was gonna stay on the trail, you guys may have not even known about this. But now that I'm home, I think I needed to let you guys know and apologize for that being so late. So anyway, for now, this channel is gonna remain open. I don't know if there'll be any new content on it anytime soon. Basically because I'm not gonna be doing any hiking anytime soon. I may, if you guys are interested, which I can't imagine you would be, but if you are, I may make a short video after I've been to the orthopedic doctor just to, hey, here's what's messed up and here's what I'm gonna have to do to fix it, you know, something like that. But what I don't want to do is waste any more of your time, because you guys have invested a lot of time into this channel. And again, you know, don't feel bad for me at all. I'm fine with this. I'm not fine that this happened, but I'm okay. And I've accepted it, and I'm gonna move on and just look forward to next year. But I am upset that you guys aren't gonna get to see, you know, me finish this year. There are a lot of great vloggers out there though that you guys can watch. I mean, that are far more interesting than I ever was, I promise you that. So I'm gonna be a big fan of some of these guys too. You're gonna see me in the comments, you know, of several of these guys, you know, rooting them on and giving them my best. So anyhow, enough of the rambling. Guys, I'm out. I will let you guys know in the near future what the plans are for next year. I'll probably wait a little bit later to start than I got off this year, just because I'll be able to. Maybe kind of miss some of those black flies that are up there. It's gonna be hot, but missing some of the biting insects doesn't sound like such a bad thing anyway. So yeah, probably maybe middle of June next year, I'll go back to Pennsylvania. I got off right before Boiling Springs. There's a road that crosses before you actually go into town that I got a shuttle out of to Duncannon. So I'll go back to that road, and I'll have about not quite 1,100 miles to do, and I'll just start from there and finish, and then we'll start talking about the PCT, because by then I'm gonna have these knees under control and everything's gonna be working out, and that's that. I'm promising myself that, you know, if I got to become a gym rat, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna strengthen these legs so this doesn't happen again. But anyway, again, enough rambling. Sorry to keep you guys this long. I hope y'all take care. Thank you again for everything, for the well wishes, for the support. You're the best. So, and again, I truly am sorry. So I wish you all a good evening, and I will talk to you again for sure.